Chris Rock attempted to make amends with Jada Pinkett Smith just minutes after he made a dig at her at the Oscars, the joke that spurred her estranged husband, Will Smith, to slap the comedian across the face. Chris came down to the end of the stage and tried to apologize to me, the Gotham star, 52, shared in a new interview. He said, "I didn't mean you any harm. I said, I can't talk about this now, Chris. This is some old s. I've got to leave that to Will and Chris to talk about, but they got their stuff for sure," she added. The mom of two also shared what was going through her mind while the ordeal went down right in front of her. "From where I was sitting I couldn't tell. It didn't look like Will hit Chris, because, number one, I'd seen Will in the boxing ring with pro fighters. Will's a heavy hitter," she shared. "So when Chris moved, it looked like he ducked or he missed the shot. And when he continued to stand, and then when he continued to walk down to the end of the stage, I was like, there's no way. There's no way that Will hit him. It wasn't until Will started to walk back to his chair that I even realized it wasn't a skit," she confessed. "I was in as much of a fog as anybody else in that room that night." When asked how she felt about Rock's words, in which he poked fun at her shaved head while not knowing she had alopecia, Pinkett Smith expressed, "I mean, that's what comedians do. I would just have to say that I am not really here to make any judgment on how people decide to express themselves and express their art. I'll say that several times I've had my feelings hurt, for sure. I've had my feelings hurt a lot by Chris," she admitted. "But at the end of the day, too, being in the spotlight, it comes with the territory." The Red Table Talk host said she was also shocked that the Oscar winner called her his wife when yelling at the actor, as the pair had been separated since 2016. The beef between the men may stem from the fact that Rock, 58, once asked out Pinkett Smith after hearing reports she was single. "So he called me and basically he was like, 'I'd love to take you out,'" she stated. "And I was like, 'What do you mean?' He was like, 'Well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce?' I was like, 'No. Chris, those are just rumors.'" He was appalled. And he profusely apologized, and that was that. As for why the Daytime Emmy winner and her estranged husband, 55, never told the world about their split, she explained they were just not ready yet. "Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership. In regards to, how do we present that to people?" she said. "We hadn't figured that out. People spoke to Pinkett Smith about the Oscars incident.